governor from New Jersey, Christie, finding himself in the spotlight in one of the most highly charged social issues of our day, gay marriage. Tonight, a bill legalizing same-sex marriage approved by the New Jersey legislature has been vetoed by Christie, who is saying to his critics, as only he can, he will play this chess game to the finish. ABC's Dan Harris explains.
He is one of America's most compelling political figures, wrestling with one of America's most contentious political issues.
You've got to be able to call BS. Let me tell you.
In his own inimitable and sometimes unrepeatable style.
You have numbnuts like...
Tonight, after the New Jersey legislature just voted to legalize gay marriage, Governor Christie has single-handedly blocked it.
I believe that the institution of marriage, as is traditionally known, is between one man and one woman, and that it should stay that way in New Jersey.
But he has offered an alternative to put the issue on the ballot.
Whether or not to redefine hundreds of years of societal and religious traditions should not be decided by 121 people in the State House in Trenton.
Many call that a brilliant political play. Christie would not completely stand in the way of gay marriage, but he would also avoid alienating conservative voters in the rest of America, whose support he may need if he runs for president someday, or, as many have predicted, for vice president this fall. But critics say in America, we don't put minority rights up to majority vote.
And it's un-American, and I think it's arrogant. And he may not mean to be arrogant about it, but in his effort to be politically expedient and his effort to preserve his political options, he's coming off as very arrogant.
Gay marriage has made some headway recently, now legal in 7 states and Washington, D.C., passing in New York last year and in Washington State just last week. But tonight in New Jersey, it has run into a one-man roadblock.
So what happens now, and what about the other referendums in other states?
There have been 24 or more referenda across the country, and almost every time gay marriage loses. What's really interesting is there's a divide in this country. Younger Americans much more likely to support gay marriage. It's for that reason that often some Christian conservative leaders have even told me they think eventually gay marriage will be nationalized in this country.
So younger tend to vote in favor of it, and then there's a divide with older.
Exactly right.
Okay, thank you, Dan.